It's April 2017. Pumpkin Patch has just gone into liquidation. Cyclones Debbie and Cook has ravaged the country in quick succession. Ed Sheeran's Shape of You is the number one song and his album Divide is the number one album. Clark Gayford is still just some guy and Paddles the cat is still alive. All that would change 6 months later when Jacinda Ardern beats out Bill English to become Prime Minister and shortly thereafter Paddles the cat dies. It could have been that Jacinda won the election on her own merits, or it might be that Bill English simply wasn't an option after a controversial move that had the world up in arms. Join us as we remember when Bill English put tin spaghetti on pizza. Kia ora koutou, welcome to Remember When, your weekly dose of pop culture, nostalgia and Aotearoa, brought to you by The Real Pop. My name's Jane Yee. I'm joined by the mama to my mea, Alex Casey and Duncan Grieve, and we're talking spag on pizza.
What am I?
Hold on, am I the mama to your mea and he's just Duncan Grieve?
I'm the spaghetti to your pizza.
You're collectively the mama to my mea. I'm channeling proper Italian, like pizza. And Bill English is channeling Kiwi pizza,
He's wearing the Dolmio green.
What do you remember?
Oh my God. I remember when he posted it on Facebook, seeing it.
Yeah.
And kind of posting something funny that was like, do you agree? Or something like, if you agree. And like just this really insane like ECU of a wet ass pizza.
So I think we've got the picture. I think we've got the picture. Are we able to bring it up? So what you're going to be looking at here is a couple of pizzas that are just some sort of, it looks like a bought base. And then, there we go. We've got the whole three. Very red. So the picture on the left there is Bill English very proudly over his creation. And then you've got pizza about to go in the oven without cheese on it. And then you've got the cooked pizza, which has cheese. So somewhere between those two photos, he's put some cheese on and chucked it in the oven. Cooked dinner for the family last night. Like if you agree with tin spaghetti on pizza. Which,
like if you agree.
This is so evocative of a more innocent time.
Yeah.
Like it feels quite recent. It's 6 years ago. But man, like if you agree.
I thought we were doing.
So he was trying to be Prime Minister.
No.
Right now?
He was Prime Minister.
He was Prime Minister.
He took over from John Key. And there was this other controversy happening at the time because there were all these allegations coming in that New Zealand soldiers had committed war crimes in Afghanistan nearly 7 years prior. And in amongst all of that and the pressure on him at that time comes these pizzas. And some people theorise that it was a deliberate distraction tactic. I feel
like Taylor
oh
going
my
out
God.
with Kelsey to get rid of the private jets thing from her.
Well, he would have been so
Exactly
busy. He did not have time to make tomato sauce with those sorts of pressures.
Of course
can kind of
not.
see how you'd multitask.
And also, let's not forget, 6 fucking children. Of course you're putting spaghetti on
That's
pizza.
true. Also, spaghetti's Italian. And so he's keeping it regional. I think maybe it's
That's
fine.
true.
My memories of this lie solely with you two. My memories of this event was that it was real news and we did a live video on Facebook.
What?
Making the Bill English pizza. Do you not remember? It was at your house.
This really happened?
Have we got it?
With me in it?
Yeah. Though Sam has a theory that you're drunk, so maybe that's why you don't remember.
It doesn't sound like a theory. It sounds...
I'm going to take you over here at the risk of cutting you all off. This is how our Bill English pizza goes.
It's going to retain the heat.
Vegetarian version, so it's not a Bill English pizza at all. It's just Duncan's.
Bill English respect.
I'll do the pineapple.
You do seem to be slurring. Do you think you should cut those out? That's not going to make
I can't take them off.
I'm going to cut them on pizza.
No, that's...
I bloody well am.
No, I'll do it.
That's had bacon on it. Now, I just like to be clear. There are 2 live videos that happened. One is like 10 minutes long. One's like 7 or 8 minutes, or maybe 17. A long time of us being live.
Where are we going live? This wasn't on the Spinoff Facebook, was it?
It was on the Real Pub, what was then the Real Pub Facebook. It still lives on though.
I'm flushing.
And we never took the pizza out of the bloody oven to show the end result. We just we just made this thing.
It's still in there.
It could still be in there.
I love Duncan just going, Bill English respects. And then just like petering out. We'll never know what was coming next.
Here are the facts. It was spaghetti, tomato, fresh tomato, bacon, tinned pineapple, and spring onion. There was cheese. There was a lot of chat because the photo he posted where he was like right up close. There was clearly no cheese on the pizza, but he did put cheese on eventually. What I completely forgot was that this was a global news story. In my short amount of research, multiple global publications and networks chimed in on this, including Jimmy Kimmel.
But they have a guy in New Zealand, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, a gentleman named Bill English, who I think is even worse, and I'm going to show you why. On Tuesday night, this is what he posted on Facebook. He wrote, cooked dinner for the family last night, like if you agree with tinned spaghetti on pizza. He put canned spaghetti and pineapples on a pizza. This mother... Can I say the F word? I feel like I should... No? That is so offensive. That is an act of war. I mean, I think he just declared war on Italy. And maybe Hawaii, too. I don't know. Impeach that man immediately, New Zealand. This is why I've always preferred Old Zealand. It is true.
At the beginning when he's like, here's someone who's worse, he's saying worse than Trump, by the way.
Wow.
So that was the global reaction.
It's also, I think it's not helped that there's already the pre-existing like pineapple pizza thing, right? Which always flares up every freaking 3 months or so. And then you just add in, I mean, also I think tin spaghetti is also a weird creation to people who are not from New Zealand, right? Like that's its own strange phenomenon before you even put it on a pizza. And what a heavy pizza as well. Like,
that thing is going to be,
it would be dense.
gluggy. It's solid. So Bill English, because it wasn't long, he did the walk run as well. So like it doesn't, because Bill English in your mind is like probably our chuggiest prime minister, like just the most avowedly normcore, the least likely to go viral guy you could ever imagine. And yet, like it's quite amazing that in a very short prime ministership, he managed to make like Jimmy Kimmel by doing this like, so, I mean, I don't think he would. Well, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Do you reckon he was trying to break the internet, or this is just genuinely like an English household staple?
A little bit more context. It was his son who suggested that he put the photo up on Facebook. And I think the way the phrasing is with the like if you agree with spaghetti on pizza shows a certain knowing.
He knows the algo.
This is going to cause a stir. So whether that is Bill knowing that or his son, I believe it might have been Xavier, who and I know he did some other stuff that went up on Snapchat and so on. His son kind of got a little bit active in the campaign, doing some social media stuff.
The Max Key had invented the model.
Yeah, exactly.
But speaking of Italy, Callum did a piece on, basically a quick reaction piece the next day after this all happened, and he spoke to an Italian pizza chef, and this is what that guy said. He said, you can't even call it a pizza. It's more, it's more like round toast with stuff on top, which I would argue is an apt description of a pizza. Like, is that not all pizza? Round doughy thing with stuff on top.
Is it without the sauce though? Without the that's what it needs to transform.
But he just said stuff. He doesn't
specify.
Sauce. There's sauce in the spaghetti. I'm fully in defense of the spaghetti pizza because I just think it's a New Zealand thing. I think it's an instant coffee versus a barista coffee. 2 different meals.
Yeah.
2 different
I think
options.
I think it's like an interesting idea. I would never make it, but if someone gave it to me, I'd happily eat that.
Have you never?
Eat that. Have I never made that apart from with you guys?
Yeah.
Me either.
Have you? Sorry, have you?
Yes.
What? So this is like I thought it was
like
just
if you agree.
Well, apparently, there's a lot of people who are saying it's kind of like a South Island thing. But no, certainly we do the other option where you forego the actual pizza base and just use a half a bun. Like we made them,
but
but
that's
different.
not what we're
we
talking
call
about.
them mini pizzas.
Yeah, but that's.
But there's no spaghetti on these.
Yeah, spaghetti.
there is
a half a regular bread roll with spaghetti, cheese, bacon. We have regular toppings, pineapple. Chuck it under the grill.
I mean, I'm really hungry right now. This is making me
starving.
hungry. So
It's not dissimilar
to.
to like a meagering sandwich, which is something I have indulged in before. And yum, carb on carb.
Really good. I would probably take that over this, but that's also obviously the more Pan-Asian flavours.
It sounds like we need to do a shared lunch. But a week later, he popped up on Facebook with another photo, another pizza, this time a bit more gourmet. He's making pizza with Nadia Lim. He really got some mileage out of this because 2 years later, Domino's released a Hawaiian spaghetti pizza, which is still available to buy. Alex, maybe I'll order one to you so you can get a taste.
I'd love that.
It's on the menu to this day. And so, of course, Bill weighed in then saying, my youngest said, started from the bottom of our oven, now it's here. Spaghetti pineapple pizza to order. Nothing beats homemade cooking with the family. It might be missing some of the key ingredients, but in the end, after an April Fool's and all the chat and debate, doesn't that just look like a decent pizza? Sounds like some people were...
That post was finished. It started
crazy.
from the bottom of the oven. Now we're here. And Bill's like, no, I don't want to stay on this important issue. He's out of Parliament. He's up to
Yeah, and also the here of starting from the bottom of the oven, not that high. You're not Prime Minister anymore.
Yeah. That's his big diplomatic achievement of the year, is making the Domino's core range.
He's suggesting he's influenced Domino's. I'd argue that there were people putting spaghetti on pizza prior to Bill English. He just made it a global phenom.
Oh,
Started the conversation.
You made it a hotline, I made it a hot song,
That's true.
Wasn't there was on Twitter, the Italian embassy or some representative in New Zealand clapped back with a pavlova that had salami on top.
That is a great clap back.
Yeah, and then
yum too,
and just
maybe.
cream on it, it looked disgusting. But again, maybe an interesting idea.
Don't knock it till
Umami.
you've tried it,
Exactly.
Okay, you're bringing the sandwich, the mee goreng sandwich. I'm doing the spaghetti pizza. You're on the pav with salami.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a delightful lunch.
Well, yeah, I've got dessert covered, so three course meal.
Thank you very much for remembering this treasured moment in time with us. Thank you. Have some spaghetti on pizza.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.